about this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you are enjoying the save, drop a like on the video, that'd be tremendous. We're looking at my man, Jim the Five-Head Franklin here, because I thought we'd start with literally the worst rated player at the club, just for a bit of a lol, and he could fit two faces on that head. But actually, that isn't the reason we're starting here, I just needed something in the background. So, this is how things are. Em's been unwell the last couple of days, she's now been told to self-isolate, I am now obviously having to do that as well, so for the next 2 weeks I can basically not leave the house, and as someone that runs like 50k a week, that's gonna be a problem. But to be rather err on the side of caution, chances are she's probably just got a bit of a cold, but nevertheless she still has to take these kind of precautions. It sucks, but there we go. So yeah, if there is any disruptions to the videos, then you kind of know why, but I will of course let you know. Things will be proceeding as normal for now, and I hope everybody is hopefully weller. That's the plan anyway, so stay vigilant. Please tell me if Daniel Farker is still managing Norwich in your save. In mine, I'm 11 seasons in and they're regularly fighting for the top 8 place and he's still in charge. That is actually very surprising. No, he's not. They were actually managed by Jose Mourinho at one point. He is definitely not in charge still. Don't know where he is, but what I thought I might do at the start of this episode, just to sort of mix things up a little bit, we're going to do other comments in the next episode, is have a look at who's actually in charge of other Premier League teams. So we'll do that after we've done the off-camera games, so that way it doesn't spoil anything with the club positions and stuff, you know? So let's jump straight into it. After the wonderful victory against PSV in the cup, in the cup, I suppose it is a cup, isn't it, in a way, we went and won 1-0 at Watford. I think a thoroughly deserved victory. Who else but to score the goal than Jose Guerra? You'll see that Jean Carlos was the man that gave us the assist for this one. Lovely little ball. He got the ball in the wide area. He sort of peeled away and he just dinked a beautiful ball over the top of the defence. Guerra was there to slip home another for the season. The guy is on an absolute rampage. I think he might have potential Ballon d'Or material over the course of the year potentially. Also, I forgot to even mention this, he won the European Golden Boot because he got the highest coefficient score based on the league he was in. So that is a real sign of intent. The fact that he's still here is such a godsend, and if he carries on like this, then brilliant. But a thoroughly excellent performance against Watford in the league, continues our little run, and another clean sheet. We then played Watford again, a fairly even match against them in the Carabao Cup this time, a little bit more even than the previous one, but you can see they were definitely the better side in terms of pure chance creation. Lever had a really poor day. Most of our good chances fell to him, and unfortunately he missed all of them. Hit the target mostly, but Palauskas in goal for Watford, who's only made 4 appearances there in 4 years, played an absolute blinder against us of all things and even created a chance for Watford. They were definitely the better side, deserved the win as Sergio Vidal gave them the win, but I'd much rather have the league one than the Carabao Cup one. And lastly, had an absolute battering of Burnley that really should have been by more goals as things go. I actually can't believe they managed to get 2 goals out of this match. It's crazy stuff. And I'm actually surprised that we didn't score more ourselves, but we were given, they actually went in front early on with Leandro Castro. We almost immediately equalised through Dario Santana, who had a really good game. Jean Carlos was excellent as well. Celso put us in front before, once again, Jamie Shackleton equalised for them, and I was genuinely head in hands at that point. I think we created 8 or 9 chances in this match, and also the sheer number of shots. It just wasn't happening. But then Nelson Guerra, the man is a god. Coming late into the match particularly, he loves a late goal. 80th minute gave us a 3-2 advantage, and then in the 93rd minute managed to grab one more. The one in the 80th minute was weird. I think it was Santana actually. Whipped the ball in. The keeper spilled it straight into the path of Guerra, and he smashed it home. 2 more goals for him on the night, and a 4-2 victory over bottom place Burnley. But it was looking very different at times, but in the end, a really good performance. And amazingly, that still only leaves us 6th in the league, despite having 14 points. But it is still very tight. We're one of the top scorers in the league with 12 goals. We've only conceded 5, 2 of which amazingly came against Burnley. So defensively we are very good, but Liverpool have only conceded once so far. Burnley already conceded 20 times. Guerra, top scorer in the division. He's got 8 goals in his first 7 league games. He is on an absolute tear this year. You can see as well that Fernandes, though, 8 tackles a game. The guy is doing work. Him and Greg Campbell are doing phenomenal work on that right-hand side. It's looking good. We're only 1 point off the Champions League spots. We're only 2 points off of 2nd place. Liverpool's starting to pull away a little bit so far, but I think we're in for a good showing at the moment, and that's pleasing. Today, though, we play Real Madrid and then Brighton, who have had a bloody good start to the year themselves. Then again, they did that last year too and then slipped off quite dramatically. Burnley 7 defeats out of 7, but they played it right against us in the fact that they scored 2 goals. Right, let's have a look at who's actually managing the clubs now, shall we? We're going to do this very quick, so yeah, I'm not going to dwell on who the players are. You'll see some guy. Wow, they've got a Canadian vice-captain. That's awesome. I'm not going to do that for everyone. But you can see Roberto Mancini managing Liverpool. Massimiliano Allegri managing Manchester United. Pep Guardiola managing Manchester City. I don't think he's been there the entire time, though. Tell a lie, he has been there the entire time. Sean Dyche is managing Newcastle. Sinisa Mihailovic is managing Saints. Gerardo Swiani is managing Spurs. I actually don't know who that is. Slaven Bilic is managing Watford. Mike Phelan, Mike more than a Phelan, is managing West Ham. Philippe Clement. is managing Wolves, or Phil Clement. Antonio Conte is managing Arsenal. He's been there a while. Starla Solbakken, who is managing Villa, he was the manager of was he managing Legia in our Bologna Warsaw save? Jason Tyndall is managing Bournemouth, former Bournemouth player as well. Simone Inzaghi is managing Brighton. A guy called Silas is managing Burnley. Wasn't he the name of the bad guy from the Da Vinci Code? Lank Frampard is managing Chelsea still, so he's been there the entire time. Jesse March is managing Palace, and he's an American. Not Jesse March is managing Palace, which is pretty cool. He's been there a while too. Bruno Lage is managing Everton. Scott Parker, of all things, is managing Leeds. Socrates Papastathopoulos is managing Leicester City. I thought that'd be a fun one. We might do the Championship at some point soon too, just for the lols. So today we're playing against Real Madrid away at the Bernabeu. It's the Bernabeu versus the Cappy Bernabeu, and I think I know who'll win. I'm going to just go all out because why the hell not? We've got this gung-ho, swashbuckling approach to football now, and I actually kind of like it. We're top of our group, amazingly. Right, who have we got available? Okay, so Silla or Hubanov? Who's actually performed the best? Like, the partnership is missing, but I genuinely feel like he's played all right this... actually, no, we could probably do with that added height and as a partnership in there. Maybe we'll go with that. The back line is fine. Stepanek, Lever or Santana? I mean, look at this. He's not performed when I've started him. I feel like today might be a Dario Santana kind of day. Oh, it actually did it. It actually switched it. My God. Right, good. It is weird to see Real Madrid just playing a 4-4-2. It just seems a bit, I don't know. This is going to be tense. I love how our entire first 11 are either team leader or highly influential player. That shows you just how many influential players we've got. Got to be careful with that, though. Right then, let's go. This is probably the biggest match we've ever had in this save in terms of the magnitude of the opponent. Oh my God, it's straight over the top for Guerra. Oh, wait. Oh, right. The one thing that has carried over from that other save, weirdly, was me adjusting this slightly. Because in 3D, you want as little as this as possible. That was an actual chance, wasn't it? Oh my God, he was literally inside a minute. Imagine if he'd given us the lead at the Bernabeu, ball whipped in. Celso over the bar. I mean, it's been an excellent start from us, really. And that's all I could have asked for. Dubois, we need a big game from him. Silla. Whoa, around the side for Stepanek. And it's saved. Guerra. And my God. We should probably be in front here. Gabriel Jesus. Get your blocks in. Oh. Diego Jota gives Real Madrid the lead after 4 minutes. After an absolute onslaught from us from those opening 4 minutes. We probably could have gone in front. And now we are behind. A really simple ball into the channel here. I don't think he does a very good job of blocking this. He shouldn't be letting that ball come all the way across. And... oh dear, just bad from Jespersen, I think. Okay, another chance for us. 20 minutes in, and they lead despite having no shots on target so far. Santana, oh, he's lost it. He's won it back. He's lost it. Bailey. Diogo Jota. Oh, that's a poor touch, but he might still get away with it here. And Campbell does brilliant. Campbell does great until such time as he doesn't. Dubois. Mercado. Mercado's through, and it's a good save by Suarez. Okay, a chance for Real Madrid there. 1-0 at a half-time. We're limiting them to not a lot, but we're not offering anything ourselves, and that's the issue here. Alvarez. If we can keep the scoreline down here, away from home, that would be a pretty good start. Oh, Guerra's through. Wow. Real Madrid 1, Notts County 1. Jose Lelson Guerra, the son of war, strikes the Bernabeu into silence. That is some B-Tech defending there from Mercado. And also horrendous from the defender. Lovely touch from Guerra to go past. He gets proper cheeky here. How many touches do you want, Jose? I genuinely thought he was going to get dispossessed there, but he does it. And he's taunting the crowd too. Well, we've got ourselves an unlikely equal... Hang on, I swear they had... I could have sworn they had another shot on target. Am I going out of my mind? Or at half-time did it say they had 2 shots on target? Maybe they didn't. Oh, Jota, loads of space for him. It's a bit of a tight angle, though. And, oh, wow. He tried to go back across the goalkeeper. We're going to get Remy Dubois off. He's not doing a great job today. Gareth ball in. And Lancaster. Oh, dear. This is a big time. Big brain time now from the defenders. They're going to have to pull off some miracles. Oh, that's one tackle missed. And, okay, get yourself settled. We've got a lot of players back, but not in the best of angles here. Mercado comes across. Jesus. And Leon Bailey scores for Real Madrid to put them back in front again. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Admittedly, one of them wasn't actually... a goal. Dearie me. I thought we'd got ourselves back into shape here, but I think he just... yeah, he couldn't quite block the cross in. And when Jesus knocks this down, I thought he was going to go for goal, but he's looking less and less likely by the second. Lancaster. Here he comes. He's been... oh, he wasn't fouled there. Guerra. Now Lancaster's coming. Go on, Sean. Spread that play. Campbell on the overlap. Oh, can he find a low cross? He can! And it's going to be a goal kick. Yeah. Like a 2-1 defeat. Still isn't the end of the world in terms of if you think about head-to-head. For us, with a chance. The fact is, I don't think Real Madrid are our biggest rivals in this group anyway. Alberto Silla, saved by Courtois. They've just brought on Dago Ingi Vilbergersen, the Icelandic Spaniard guy that I showed you a few seasons ago, Jean Carlos. He's not really progressed as much as you'd imagine he would have done. Assman's lost out to Foden. That's really poor from... Oh, God, they're going to let him go all the way through here. Yotta's through. We need a big moment from Suarez. Oh, what a save from Suarez. I can hardly begrudge Real the win. They've created a better quality of chance overall. Fairly... Oh, no. That's the last thing we needed, though. I think that's harsh. I don't know, actually. That's frustrating to concede it like that in the 90th minute from a free kick like that. We don't clear our lines properly here. It's actually Jesus that knocks us down, and then it's just drilled, and Suarez can do nothing about it because he can't see, and it's 3-1 Real Madrid. Jean Carlos. Whip one in. Ah. Oh. We're going 2 for 2 at the back here. That's not a free kick. Sorry, no. He clearly won the ball there. Oh, can't piss off, referee. I'm sorry. He clearly gets the ball. Let's have a gander, see if he actually does get the ball or not. Maybe I'm imagining it. What? Let's see if we can spot the foul. Jota brings it down. Jespersen tackles him completely cleanly. And that is somehow a second yellow card. Suarez, lovely ball for Sean Lancaster. He's gone past one. And he's found Darren Lever. Oh, and that'll do it. Real Madrid 3, Notts County 1. I mean, they were definitely the better side on the night. They kind of cranked through us towards the end of that match there. Conceding the third goal sucked a little bit, but that red card is... He got booked in the 92nd and 94th minute. I reckon he said something to the ref there. I'm not having that at all. I'm a complain. Annoyingly, I didn't get a post-match press conference or interview or anything to talk about it, so I could call the referee an absolute whopper. But, unfortunately, just wasn't to be the case. I've had to restrain my anger. Bournemouth beat Manchester City away from home. That's just happened. Right, we're playing Brighton away next. This is an interesting one. I guess the exact same lineup, I suppose. Silla or Hubanov? I'm actually tempted to go with Hubanov today. Persist with Santana for today, but my assistant seems to want us to concentrate an awful lot on Jackson Perojo. We need to bounce back from the Real Madrid performance. I think it was going well for a bit, but it just kind of, we lost it towards the end. And then Jespersen just lost his head. And randomly, my Google Doc that I use for notes has just refreshed itself for some reason. Right, we're back. We need to come up with a... I would settle for a draw if we had to, but I think we need to come here really and put down a marker as a win to really try to impose ourselves here and get another good win under our belt in the league to make up for the poor result in the Champions League. Hubanov's coming through here, and it's a poor effort. We're not on shoot on sight, remember. But Metzala's 10-2 anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, block. Oh, come on, man. Brighton lead after 2 minutes. It got blocked twice, but the keeper was already on the ground after the first one. He massively overreacted to this. The second shot comes in. It actually does get blocked, and it... Oh! Defender clears it, and Sobashinsky was somehow able to get his foot on that. That was an unfortunate opening to the match. Jean Carlos, we've got to dig deep now. Alberto. Brighton are a good side, that's the problem. We got to tackle him, but it wasn't enough. Alvarez and... Nope, neither was the second tackle. Diallo, oh my god. Brighton are through again here. Okay, it's 2-0 to Brighton. They've had 2 shots on target and they've both gone in. They've started off this game incredibly strongly. We just seem to have lost our heads. The Real Madrid... I don't know how we didn't win the ball off of him here. Look at that. Oh my god. The defense... a bit of a silly dive in there from Alberto. But... I mean, it's a great finish from Jallo. They're just on it today. My god. We've got it. I mean, this game is basically let's try and fight back for a draw. That's where we're at the moment. Campbell. Santana, and it's a penalty to us. Not sure what happens. It must have been some kind of push. Guerra with an opportunity now. We've got to score this, really, to get ourselves back in this match. Guerra slides it home. There he is. Number 12 for the season already. The guy's in 9 on the league. We've done nothing today to deserve that, but we've got ourselves a lifeline with Guerra from the spot. He is so lethal from there. Right, let's go. We ride a fine line when we play a high line like this, but generally speaking, we get away with it. John Carlos, get that ball out wide for Lancaster. There we go. Go on, Shawnee. Do it before. Do it a bit early. There's a lot of yellow cards in this game already. Ball through, and Santana with the header, which we have. Jean Carlos has got it, and surely Guerra, he has to find Guerra here. He has to find Guerra here. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Yep. And Lancaster puts it in, and it's 2-2. Sean Lancaster's first goal of the season levels things up here at the Amex. What a lovely comeback. We did not deserve the penalty when we got it, but since then we've been phenomenal. Jean Carlos does so well. He's taken on 3 players. Once he goes past this guy, I just figured that was it. It's not the best goalkeeping from Brazil, and lovely work at the Sean Lancaster coming off the bench, doing his thing, and I love him so much. Watch us immediately fall behind when they have their next shot on target. We're just a bit rubbish at that at the moment, and Jespersen's over the bar. We've created a good number of chances too. And Jean Carlos will bring it down. That's better. He's actually created a bit of space for himself too. Nice work. Darren Lever's in and smashes it at goal. I'd settle for a draw, really, given that we were 2-0 down. I would actually be alright with that, particularly as we've been very good defensively ever since falling 2-0 down. We've literally barely not conceded a single shot on target since then. Lever. He's got to slip this through. He's gone for goal and it's just wide. Don't let him get that ball through. It's deflecting all over the place. Are you... What a stop there from Suarez towards the end. yeah, it looks like it's going to be 2-2 in the end. Gareth ball in, and it's over the crossbar. I'd say 2-2 is probably a fair result in the end. They did do really well at first, and we've flown back into the match. I think we were good value for the draw, at least. It's another point on the board. 2 goals conceded. Frustrating style to concede them in the way that we did, but we did fight back well with Guerra and then Sean Lancaster doing the business for us. It would have been nice to get the win on the night, but I think we've done well to come back against a really solid Brighton team, and it's another away performance coming from 2 behind. I'm all right with that. Look how much we dominate the right-hand side, man. We're going to come back and do Juventus at home, and we'll do Arsenal and Palace in that game, and then in the next episode after that we'll do PSV and Leeds. That way we can kind of break it up in the wait, I don't know, we'll figure it out on the way. Next episode though is going to be Arsenal and Juventus. Juventus at home is a potential. I think this Juventus we're going to have to beat if we're going to get through to the knockouts, and I think a home win against them is going to be very important. The away game important too, but I still think we're offering quite a lot in games, and I'm alright with that. So if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like on the video. That'd be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome as well, and I'll join you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun, capybara. Bye bye.